Huh?
Just shoot the video. Ow.
Did you just drop your phone on your face? I'm totally putting that in. Hi guys, I'm Allison and I'm glad you're here today. We have a special visitor. You gonna say hi? That's Darvin back there. He's probably just gonna be in the video, doing his thing, looking at his phone, trying not to drop it on his face. And we are just gonna let him be there. But what we're not gonna let is you chewing on your toys. Sorry. Come here, June. This is the real special visitor right here. My little June bug. Okay, so this is what we're doing in the video today. I'm super excited about this one because I have never tried anything from this company, and June's gonna go ahead and chew her toy because that is my life. It's June's way or the highway. But this is from the Balm. Now, I've heard about the Balm, obviously, for years. It has one of the most, hi Maisie, that breathing that you hear is my other dog. It has one of the most, like, cult classic highlighters in this palette, the Mary Luminizer. And I just thought this was such a cool concept because you get 1, 2, 3, 4 eyeshadows from their, just different palettes. These are all from different palettes and different releases. And then you get the Mary Luminizer highlight, which could be used as an eyeshadow. Are you going to commentate on this video?
Keep going.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And then you get a bronzer and 3 blushes. This is one of their in-stain blushes, and then this is Frat Boy, and this is Down Boy.
It's a down boy.
Oh, God.
Down. Get down.
This video is going to be great. And you get a really nice mirror, and I like how they kept like the theme from, so from the Rockstar palette, they have Alice Cooper in here, and
Continue.
Not the actual Alice Cooper, but that would be a palette, wouldn't it? But they kept with the color theme of what that palette was. So I'm just going to do my makeup and pray that this turns out okay. And yeah, let's do it. I'm starting with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original one. Darvin, you should ask me questions while we do this.
What's been your favorite palette that you've got recently?
Definitely something Pat McGrath. Probably the Bronze Seduction, the bigger, it's like a neutral one, but it has that red eyeshadow in it and the really sparkly rose gold eyeshadow.
Yeah.
I really love that palette. It's the most interesting,
What's that thing?
Oh, this is Benefits Precisely My Brow. It's a brow fill.
Oh.
If you fill in your brows with it.
I thought you were calling it Benefits Precisely.
Well, that's Benefits the company, and the name of the product is Precisely My Brow.
Oh.
So today, Darvin and I are going to a wrestling tournament. I think the weather is not great. I mean, it's not like bad, but it's probably going to get bad later. How excited are you, Darvin?
Very excited.
Is that the only question you have for me is what palette I
So is there color on there? Or is it like a lipstick with a point? Or you dip it in something?
What are you talking about?
That stick that you're doing the eyebrow with.
No, it's like a little pencil.
It's got a thing in there. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, look what I just like got brow product all over my upper eyelid.
Yeah, stay focused. Stay frosty.
Stay frosty? What does that mean? Oops, that's the wrong way. Oh, I do know what I forgot to do.
Daisy, where are you going? Oh. Oh.
Okay, I'm taking the shade Matte Russo from the Meet Matte Adore palette, and this is what I'm going to use in my inner crease. Not my inner crease, just in my crease. Okay, so this shade is definitely more of a buildable shade, which I like just fine.
What's that mean?
Some eyeshadows are like super pigmented, so when you put them on, you really have to like blend them out versus like eyeshadows that are more blendable that you layer up to build up the color. But sometimes when eyeshadows are too pigmented, they're really hard to blend out, or like because there's just so much pigment.
Okay.
I feel like this could be a series on my channel. Like if you just weirdly throwing out questions, but I think that's like a good question because that's like really informative.
Oh, thank you.
Like I had to explain the difference between like eyeshadows that are a little bit less pigmented but buildable versus eyeshadows that are like super pigmented but are harder to blend. Just because an eyeshadow is super pigmented doesn't mean it would be hard to blend. It depends all on the company and the formula, but it could be. Okay, now I'm going to take Meet Matrimony. This one right here. And this is Matt Reed, I think is the name of... It's Matt Reed from the Meet Matrimony palette. That's what it is. I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill JH40 for this. I have no idea how pigmented this shade is either, so... Oh! It's a darker shade, so it comes out more. It's really pigmented, actually. No worries, though. We will blend that out. I really like that crease shade a lot. So then I'm just going to go back into the JH32 brush and blend that out. And, oh, good. It blends out really nicely. It diffuses really nicely. Good deal.
So, in Marshalltown, on Thursday, there was a guy, an older white guy, who got on a front end loader, like a piece of construction equipment, like a big yellow, like Caterpillar brand thing.
Mm-hmm.
Drove it downtown. He initially drove the end loader past the police department, which is in downtown Marshalltown. He began waving his arms up and down, looking in all directions, according to officers who witnessed the behavior. Officers then followed him eastbound while he continued to act erratically. He stopped the front end loader a couple blocks later. The police told him to turn it off and exit the vehicle, but he didn't comply. He tried to shut the door and began driving again, northbound on 1st Avenue. He was then tased by an officer, but continued driving. And he kept driving the thing and was followed by several police cars using their lights and sirens, but the guy didn't pull over. So he just led this parade of, like, police vehicles down, like, downtown Marshalltown in this, like... That's really strange.
Did they catch him finally?
Yeah, because he was moving like, you know, those things only go like 5 miles an hour.
Yeah. So they had a really low speed chase.
Yeah, it was a low speed chase through downtown Marshalltown.
Oh, God. That is...
Holy cow.
Kind of frightening.
No. He didn't get very far.
That's good. While Darvin was telling that story, I used Firm from the Nude Dude palette, and I put that on my lid. And then I think I'm just going to take a brush, and I used my finger initially. Sometimes I do this. I'll take like a brush and then like pack it on a little more after I've laid down the initial color. This is another Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush. No, you can't do that while I'm watching, or while I'm filming. JH41, what was that? What are you watching? Oh, you're watching wrestling?
Yeah,
is that
some guy
today?
No.
I am going to take a little bit of the Highlight Mary Luminizer, and I'm going to put that like right in the inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to take just my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, just because it has a black shade in there. I'm going to line my upper lash line with that. Can you check on Track Wrestling and see how our wrestlers are doing? Or are you like in the middle of...
No, I'm just cruising.
Okay.
It takes me like 20 minutes to get there, though.
Do you want to tell people how much you love Track Wrestling?
I just got a really bad interface. It's how all the stats for high school wrestling gets kept in the state of Iowa. And it takes forever to find things.
That's true. Okay, I am going to take a little bit of this Alice Cooper shade on, and no, well, yeah, I am going to use this Makeup Geek pencil brush just because I don't know, I don't want this to get, I have more control with this pencil brush and I don't want this shadow to get out of hand because I don't know how it applies yet.
Jeez, there's like... There's more. How many teams? 1, 2, 3.
Oops, I just got that in my eye.
37 schools, maybe not full teams, but 37 schools at this thing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them not from.
So that's like growing, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm gonna curl my lashes.
Okay.
Macy is such a heavy breather. Good God.
It looks like we're in to the...
This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Okay, for foundation I'm using, of course, my Bye Bye foundation.
Bye bye.
In light and fair. Because I'm in between shades. Actually, before I go any further with my face makeup, I'm going to go back into that matte Russo shade because I just really like it a lot and I want it to show up a little bit more. I feel like I lost some of that when I was doing some blending.
So there's a champion. There's 2 like brackets. There's a and that's what got decided yesterday. Who gets to go to the championship bracket? Who has to stay at the consolation? They just started. They're wrestling the first round of those brackets right now, and they're like kind of midway through.
Are we gonna make it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'll still be wrestling for our kids when we get there. I mean. We got kids at 106, 113, and then all the way, and then nothing until 145. At least,
what?
Unless I don't know, unless I'm missing something.
Okay.
I don't know if kids got eliminated last night when the varsity wrestled, or if we just didn't wrestle that many kids. On the varsity side, I'm not quite sure.
Smashbox Cali Contour Kit and the banana powder just to set my concealer, which was the MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Concealer. Okay, now it's time to go back into, oops, sorry, babe. It's time to go back into the palette. Just cleaning off that brush. And I'm going to go in with Bahama Mama to bronze. Oh, okay.
Oh, God, it so stinks.
I love the smell of that brush cleaner. Oh, I really like that bronzer. Yeah. Yes. I really like the bronzer a lot. This is such a fun way to get to try these products without, like, buying full stuff. And then, because I love a good peach blush, I'm going to use Frat Boy. No idea how pigmented this blush is, and she pigmented. Probably tapped in too many times there. That's okay, because blush tends to be one of the things that, like, starts to fade away on me quickest. So I don't mind a little bit of a more prominent blush. And I'm going to use Mary Luminizer for my highlight. Oh yeah, that's nice. I figured it would be because so many people talk about it. I mean, I don't hear a ton of people talk about it anymore, but like a few years ago, this highlight used to be like everybody's everything. Okay, I'm gonna wipe the foundation off of my lips. I really like this eyeshadows. And I am gonna line my lips. This is something I don't normally ever do, but I'm gonna do it today.
Oh.
Okay, and for my lip product today, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. This is the shade Forbidden Kiss. Don't do what?
Don't kiss. Okay, so there must be. There's other brackets, I guess. Because there's. We've got our whole roster wrestling, but there's a gold, silver, and a copper.
Oh yeah.
Bracket, and
I think I remember that from last year.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids in the copper, 1 kid in the gold, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids in silver. So we're all over the place.
Oh, good. Okay, guys, this is the final look. Babe,
Hey?
what do you think?
Oh boy! It's very autumnal. It's a winter look.
Other thoughts?
It looks nice. It's hard to. You're in kind of a hard shadow with you turning like that, but no glitter. There's no glitter.
Do you not like glitter?
No, it's fine. And it looks kind of brown.
Darvin likes a nude lip. Or a lighter lip.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the fun berry lips.
Bam! Everything else looks smooth. That's good.
You're kind of almost out of the frame here, dear.
Oh no! Rosy cheeks. That's good. Some liner. We don't have on the false eyelashes today.
No, not for wrestling.
No.
It's too much.
It looks nice. I don't know. No. It always looks nice.
Oh, see, he's a good husband.
I just want to go to sleep. Ah!
Do you have any parting words for this video?
Oh, man. Let's go get some breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
I really like this a lot. I can see myself using this a lot and getting like totally stuck. Maisie, you're shaking the camera, dear. Lay down. I could totally see myself getting stuck in like a very neutral red because I just really like how this looks. It's pretty. Yeah. Okay, put your head up, Darvin. We're going to pose for a thumbnail.
Okay. Ooh.
And down.
Okay.
Thanks, guys, so much for spending some time with me and my husband, Darvin, here. And our dogs, June and Maisie. I'm sure you heard them in the background and saw June. What was I going to say? I can't remember.
Keep your stick on the ice.
What?
I don't know. That's what Red Green says every time when he leaves his show.
Oh boy. This was totally an impromptu video, if you couldn't tell. Say that one more time.
I was laying down. I was laying down on the bed and the video happened around me. Okay? And I didn't want to get up. So I didn't. Keep your stick on the ice.
Keep your stick on the ice, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.